everyone, it's Jack and Adam from Cultaholic.com, because guess what's on Saturday, Adam?
It's come round quick, hasn't it?
It's that weird one. It's that weird takeover, the one that's just on its own. Takeover 25.
Straight from Connecticut, somewhere.
Hartford,
Connecticut.
Greenwich, Hartford, Connecticut.
Shout out to my Greenwich boys or Hartford boys or girls or anything, really. You excited?
I am excited because it's a takeover, and they're always good. They're always good.
This is an especially interesting one, I think, because rather than Monday Night Raw, I think this is sort of going to be Triple H's response to Double or Nothing. That's why I'm so interested by it. Because Raw this week, I don't know if you've caught it yet, was Raw again. It was just...
Sami Zayn had a pop.
Sami Zayn had a pop.
Pop, apparently.
Yes, a scripted pop. The first 30 minutes, lots and lots of promo. Didn't get to a proper match for almost an hour. It was a bit all over the place. It certainly wasn't a great response. So I think this, if Triple H is the man that I think he is, and I know him like that, then this is going to be the reply to Cody.
People online have been saying maybe he's going to beat up a dog.
Beat up a Pharaoh?
Because Cody smashed his throne, he's going to beat up a dog.
I'd pay to see it. No, I wouldn't. That's awful.
I'm predicting Triple H for that match, but we've got some other predictions.
Okay, there's this first one locked in. That is 1 point to me. I need it.
No, there's some. We're doing all the predictions for all 5 matches that have been announced for the card. There's 3 title matches, 2 other very interesting ones as well.
That's correct.
Is that right?
North American tag. No, 4 title matches. All the belts are on the line.
And 1 interesting singles one as well, with possible storyline ramifications. Let's get to it. Let's go. First up, the non-title match on the card. Matt Riddle versus Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Era. Adam Pacitti. I've got the mic caught around my shoe, but also... Who have you got for this one and why?
I've just caught my my picture in the viewfinder there. Look how tanned I am.
You are
Look
tanned.
at that. I'm an Adonis. My prediction for this one is Roderick Strong. Which is, yeah, right? Because everybody's expecting Riddle to win. I'll explain a little more as this video goes on, but it plays into my overall feelings for the rest of the show and I guess my other predictions. So. Roderick Strong is going to win with the help of his buddies in the Undisputed Era. It's that simple for now, but I'll explain a little bit more as things move on.
Okay, I can't wait to hear it. Oh, what's that?
Too cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who
I've
you
met
got?
Rikishi, by the way.
Did you?
Lovely man.
Is he?
Bit tall. I wasn't. You don't think of Rikishi as being tall?
No, you think of him
as
wide.
But he was like 6'1", maybe.
Is he still quite big?
He was wearing a black tracksuit, so he could
do wear
slim
black
down,
if you, yeah.
or it could be for slimming purposes. But he had all his family around in the interview, and I just felt so scared, man. They were all so...
The arse?
Oh, I couldn't really tell.
Black again.
Well, he was wearing a full tracksuit, yeah.
He still does indie shows. He probably still stink faces the... Sorry, who have you got?
I've got Matt Riddle for this one.
Okay.
Just because I think I've either correctly guessed or fallen into the trap that you've evaded, right? Of thinking that Matt Riddle's obviously going to win because it's Matt Riddle.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's just Roderick Strong. Not that I don't like Roderick Strong, but in the pecking order of NXT, Matt Riddle's above Roderick Strong.
Yeah, for sure.
I
I just think this is a curious one on the card. It stands out a little bit, and I don't think it would be on that card if it didn't have wider ramifications, which is why I'm going with Strong.
I think there could be wider ramifications, but I don't think that Strong necessarily needs to win for those ramifications to take place.
A fair point as well. To be honest, you're the best at these predictions, NXT especially. Oh no, Ross has been steamrolling.
No, Sam steamrolled both of us at Double or Nothing.
Of course.
Yeah,
Goodness me. Well, I'm very much, speaking of pecking orders, all the way down there below Fraser at this point. So, and he's never even done them. So, well done on your 1 point. No. 1 point for me as well, because you got Triple H for something.
Of course.
Next up, it's Velveteen Dream versus Tyler Breeze for the North American title. Who have you got on mine?
Tyler Breeze. It's a cautious one. It's a cautious one, but I was just thinking, if Tyler Breeze loses, what's next for him? He's only just moved down to NXT. If he doesn't win the North American Championship, where does he go from here? And also, it'll be a very convenient reason for Velveteen Dream to finally move back up to the main event scene, the main event NXT scene. You know, that title. So I think maybe Tyler Breeze will just win.
I almost went for Tyler here because I almost feel like it would be a bit of an FU to Vince. If you get what I mean, it's like you can't use him on the main roster properly. He can come back here, prove that he's an unbelievably good wrestler. He spoke in the media conference call last night about how this could be match of the night because they both got so much to prove.
I heard that, and whenever I hear that, you know when you hear like this match is set to be a really good one, one. And that doesn't mean anything.
No, of course.
Anything can happen on the night. Another match could be better, or that match could be somehow just terrible. Everything could go wrong. But I always get really excited when I hear it. I'm always like, that match is going to be great.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
And I actually think it does mean something coming from Triple H's mouth. When he's talking about NXT, I think he's pretty honest with that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think this could be the standout match. It's very difficult to say that when you've got what's going to be a great ladder match. You've got Gargano Cole 2, which is going to be unreal, obviously.
Apparently Baszler and Shirai have wrestled loads before in Stardom as well.
Oh, right.
Apparently
okay.
they've got apparently they've had prior matches before.
I didn't mean to dismiss that one at all, because that will be great.
I was just adding to it. Yeah.
Get to fly with me.
Oh my God. Get to fly with me.
Well, you look fly today. You look fly today. I apologise. I couldn't bring myself to take Tyler Breeze.
I used to think it was It's My Kind of Day.
It's my kind of day.
Yeah, sorry, you couldn't bring yourself to take Tyler.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it because Velveteen Dream, Future of the Biz, and I don't see him getting back into that main event scene so soon. It'd be fairly soon for him to drop the title as well.
He also did beat Matt Riddle at the last TakeOver, which is a big win.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't even factor that in.
Oh, right, great.
But yeah, I'm gonna stick with. Yeah, I am going to stick with Dream here.
Okay. Next up, the 4-way ladder match for the NXT Tag Team Championships, the vacant NXT Tag Team Championships after the Viking lads have gone in that.
Selfishly not drop them to another team. None of these 4 teams are as good in kayfabe, are they? That's what it means.
It does, yeah, unfortunately. But the 4 teams in question are the Forgotten Sons, Oney, Lorcan and Danny Burch, the Street Profits, they bring the swag like nobody can,
and the Undisputed Era. The other boys from the Undisputed Era. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Yes, I'm assuming it's going to... Well, it will be those two because the other two are on the card, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, who have you got and why?
I'm taking the Undisputed Era here.
Is this part of your...
It is part of my wider thinking. So, the Undisputed Era, the 2 that aren't in this match, Roderick Strong and Adam Cole, are going to help them win the tag team titles.
It's nice of them.
And then it'll play even further in the main event.
I've got more to say here.
I think it's going to be unreal, this match. I honestly can't wait. This is all 4 of these teams are going to do things that make them stand out. I don't think this is going to be one where we come away, whoever the winner is, saying, oh God, that was the team that shone. I think they're all going to go absolutely balls to the wall here.
I hope so. Who
have you got?
It's going to make Wrestlers of the Week a nightmare next week. But I've got the Street Profits.
Wow.
Partly to get on the nerves of our colleague Triple Jump, Ben Potter, because he just hates Angelo Dawkins. Just hates... Not Montez Ford.
Montez is better, in fairness.
Better. And I always tune in and make sure I watch NXT every week when they have a match or a segment because I love their entrance. Because Montez Ford does something slightly different every entrance, and he's great. I just love that sort of thing. But Ben was like, next time, watch Angelo Dawkins. He's so awkward. I was like, he's not awkward.
I don't think he's awkward.
He's just half a beat behind Montez Ford with everything he does.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go for the Street Profits. It's time to give Angelo Dawkins the title he deserves in NXT, and also Montez Ford as well, who will be a star.
To a lesser extent.
Of course. Angelo Dawkins is bigger and therefore deserves it more.
That's it, kids.
So yeah, but no, out of the 4 teams, I do think that the Street Profits would be the most entertaining as champions as well.
That's a big win for them. It's a big win.
I think it'd be a big win for any of these teams, maybe apart from the Undisputed Era who've won it before.
Which is why they deserve to win it again.
Oh! No, I'm looking forward to this as well. I think it's going to be absolutely excellent.
Next up for the NXT Women's Championship, Shayna Baszler taking on Io Shirai. Who have you got, Mike?
I always seem to go against Shayna. Always. I always buy into them building up the challenger as like, this is the one who's going to take... And every time Sam's just beating me because he always goes for Shayna because he thinks she's brilliant, and she is.
She is.
But in doing so, he always gets it right because she always wins. And there was one time when I went for her opponent, which was Kairi Sane, and he went for... I went for Shayna and he went for Kairi. And that was when Kairi won. Shayna always just screws me over in these. I'm starting to hate her because of that. So I'm going for her this time, even though it would make sense for Io Shirai to win. She's a fantastic wrestler, probably one of the best wrestlers on the NXT roster, which is saying a lot because they've got an incredible collection of talent, but she's got such a pedigree on the indie scene, the Japanese women's wrestling scene before NXT. But I think that Shayna's going to win because every time I go against her, she just pulls it out of the bag. Time and time again.
Go with your head, not your heart. Sensible thinking.
Going for it. How about you?
I think Shayna Baszler, in the same way that the Usos are the best tag team in the world, and I truly believe that, piss off.
I'm only laughing.
Shayna Baszler is the best female heel in the world.
Okay.
I'm going to go and say that. Charlotte is up there, in fairness, because she is pretty detestable, especially at this point.
Yeah.
However many women's title reigns she's in. Is it 9 or something?
Already, yeah, it's crazy.
It's ludicrous. But that does mean that she's lost it 8 times.
I think Becky brought that up in a promo.
Yeah. Sucker. Anyway, yeah, I'm taking Shayna Baszler because I don't see Io Shirai being the big baby face to take it away from her. I see that in another woman who I believe is going to be returning soon, and that's Tegan Nox.
Oh, I thought Bianca Belair was going to.
Bianca Belair, but they've done stuff in the past, and I think Tegan's going to have a big comeback. They might just stick her on NXT UK. That's one of the problems here. That could happen.
That would be a shame given how long we've had to wait to see her through all the injury problems.
And you've got so many great female talents down there already. I don't think they need Tegan as well. I mean, you've got Piper Niven down there.
Yeah,
you've got
Toni
Kaylee
Storm.
Ray. Yeah, Tony Storm.
Yeah,
there's plenty. Let them have those.
Let them
yeah.
have that.
Tegan Nox is terrific. She's such a great babyface. And I think, I don't know how close she is to being able to return, but you've got to believe that it's fairly soon.
Yeah.
So that's my thinking. But even if Tegan Nox doesn't come into play in the near future, Shayna Baszler is on a hell of a run. And yeah, I just don't think Io Shirai is going to be the one to take it from her.
Same. I think it's going to be Shayna too. Yeah. And finally, the main event for the NXT Championship, a rematch, but not 2 out of 3 falls this time, just a singles match, I believe.
Lazy is just
is
a
lazy
match.
Between 2 of the laziest men in professional wrestling. the champion Johnny Gargano, and the challenger Adam Cole, baby. Adam, who have you got and why?
Johnny champion here. He took the pissing belt to Disney. You can't argue with that. That guy's... Imagine, like, the balls that you've got to have. I know he's ripped and like he looks like a wrestler, but taking a replica title belt to an amusement park where you're going to look a bit silly, that's commitment.
I've been in Vegas for a few days.
Everyone's got one, right?
Everyone.
Was anyone walking around with a WWE replica belt? I guess they couldn't have an AEW one because it hadn't been even unveiled yet.
I don't think so. There weren't as many replica belts as you see at WWE shows.
If you were
I
going
saw
to
a replica IWGP one.
Oh, okay, that's kind
proper
of cool.
smarky stuff.
Yeah, I don't even know where you get one of those.
No.
If you were to wear...
It was somewhere in it. No, it wasn't.
If you were to wear a title belt publicly for a month, what would it be?
For a month?
For a whole month.
Oh.
What looks the coolest? What could you sort of integrate into your regular attire? No, there's got to be a little one, right?
Wrestling belts don't look cool outside of wrestling.
No, of course they don't, but some could pull it off, and I feel like there's got to be something. What could you...
The IC?
That's a nice looking belt, isn't it?
But it's still a wrestling belt.
Yeah,
it's still a wrestling
Sorry,
belt.
I should explain. Johnny Wrestling,
Gargano, yeah.
He's only recently won it. I think they're going to hold off until Ciampa's back, and that's a while away, but I think he's going to hold it for that long. When Ciampa comes back, then they will feud for the title once again.
Right, okay. I pretty much agree. I can't see him losing it. Unless Vince has gone, I want him up on the main roster now, but I don't even think Vince would do that.
I've got something to add here.
Oh, yeah.
Because my feelings for the rest of the night, my previous predictions, of course, come into play here. So, Adam Cole has helped in the first 2 matches featuring the Undisputed Era,
So
guys,
nice of him.
to win. Yeah. Generous. They all come in to help Adam Cole, but fail. I don't believe the tension within the Undisputed Era is over yet, and that's why I'm going for Johnny Gargano here. And then we're going to get maybe an Adam Cole Roderick Strong feud.
Ooh.
But not for a title, but that's fine.
That would still be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we've had Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly feuds on the indies in the past and in Japan, but yes, I'd like to see it.
Yes, so that is my main reason for doing so, but also Disneyland definitely comes into play.
I'm going for Johnny as well. I didn't think about it in as much depth as you have there, but I wouldn't. You know what? I wouldn't be too surprised if your thing came true as well. I think that's really sensible.
If this is the one, right, where I get 5 out of 5, and there's no punishment on the line, there's no belt or briefcase or anything. Screwed again, it's not fair. We'll be doing a live stream tomorrow night, Cultaholic, youtube.com/Cultaholic/live. Set a reminder now so you don't miss it. It's going to be a barrel of laughs,
It is.
Jack.
It's going to be a barrel.
And let's tease it. There's a little party happening upstairs, right? All of the other guys from Triple Jump and the rest of Cultaholic, they're going to be in the office up here, eating pizza, drinking pop, doing bloody pass the parcel. And some of them are very likely going to be coming downstairs and sitting with Jack and Adam, and we're going to have some more fun. Anything could happen.
Honestly, there might be some people that you've never seen before. What more do you want on a live stream?
Anything can happen in the Cultaholic.
Oh, God. I
Wrestling
want Ben to come
Federation.
down at least when the Street Profits win.
Yeah.
When the Street Profits win.
Big words.
I want that.
Set that reminder right now.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments section down below. You can follow Cultaholic on Twitter at Cultaholic and on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do, then please do check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic, where you can pledge. And don't forget, of course, most importantly of all, to hit subscribe and to join us.